All right, MP. To be the best, you got to beat the best.
Yes, tonight's the first game in our All-Star series, and we're gonna see how I stack up against someone who wants to take my position on the All-Star team.
Why is a game like this more important than any other game? As far as proving you're an all-star.
Marquee matchup. Two top guns going at it.
Feeling any pressure or?
Look, brother. Pressure ain't on me. It's on whoever's guarding me. So this is what you put in all that work for. Games like this. MP out.
And for my money, an NBA game is just the top.
We have great fans here. I like the family atmosphere.
Yes, management takes it very seriously.
It's about game time. It's paying time.
Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. With Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. And we also want to welcome in our 2K insider, Shams Charania. Thanks for taking time to join us, Shams.
BA, are you kidding me? I wouldn't miss this. My guy RJ is in the house.
Yeah, we're excited to have you, big fella.
You guys have got the best seats in the house. I'm just glad I can occupy it for at least a second here.
Man, we'll stay in this seat as long as you would like.
Ooh, we got the best seats. Shams has the best intel. We're covered.
Let's go.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Fox in at the point. And for Los Angeles, Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. And it's Hayes in at the 5. Well, Shams, we knew franchise values were skyrocketing, but then the Lakers sell for $10 billion with a... He's checked in for San Antonio. And recently, MP has let it be known that he's aiming to outdo all of his conference peers this season and secure his spot as an all-star starter.
Always special to be selected for an all-star game. And MP wants to be included in the celebration of the best in the league. You really have to excel to be selected. So I'll be keeping an eye on MP and his quest for all-star status this season.
And reaching the NBA, a lifelong dream for MP. He's put in the work to get here. Spent a season in France playing for Paris FC to develop his skills.
And what better place to develop your skills than with Paris FC? Over the last decade, a ton of great French prospects have gotten their start there, and maybe MP might be the first American to jumpstart his career with them.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. Well, we have a pair of high-caliber power forwards in this one. I had a second to talk to MP about the matchup, and he said, look, we're both at the top of our game. We both expect a battle, so I think it's time to pull out something we won't expect. He wouldn't tell me exactly what that was, but be on the lookout.
Well, we certainly will be then. Thanks for that, Allie. Shams, we talk a lot about LeBron James, his future as a player, but we also start thinking about expansion of the NBA. What do you think LeBron James' future as a potential owner is?
Yeah, LeBron James has told me over the past year he wants to be an NBA owner after his career is over, preferably in Las Vegas. If the NBA expands in Vegas, gets a team there, he very much wants to be the owner of that team, and he's someone that's valued at $1 billion. Let's see what happens when his career is over.
I think he can afford it.
Yeah, I think so.
Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Puts up a 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Vassell passes to Johnson. Here's MP. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, just making the shot look easy. MP certainly has put some work into his shooting motion.
Hachimura outside. Here's James, and the layup falls. James has got 5 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. LaRavia comes in for Hachimura, and it's Marcus Smart in for Reeves. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Cornette's checked in for Barnes. Champagny comes in for Johnson. Harper, he's checked in for Vassell. And Castle subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. Connects from downtown.
You're upgrading the three-point shot. It's big for Castle as he continues to develop.
James, a screen on Castle. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And so MP will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 4-point game, and their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
From deep, here's Doncic. Again, Doncic missing. He got it up. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's MP making things happen for San Antonio. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. And more in. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint. Just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Jake LaRavia is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Smart in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And it's LaRavia missing.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And when it comes to NBA moves, a pretty great summer for the state of Texas, Shams.
Ton of action in Texas, BA. Cooper Flagg to Dallas, Dylan Harper to San Antonio, and Kevin Durant to Houston. These are major moves, and it's going to be hard to mess with Texas. These teams are loading up. They're all trying to be a contender in the Western Conference.
That Texas triangle is going to be formidable once again real soon. Back to MP. Fox right side. MP outside from downtown. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Kleba, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And even as the NBA enters the first year of its lucrative new broadcasting deal, Shams, still plenty of fixation on the ratings.
Yeah, BA, and we've heard directly from the league that it's part of the culture of the NBA to be self-critical. I mean, you look at the growth of the NBA year over year, perhaps that restlessness is part of the reason why the league is thriving in a lot of ways. They're going to continue to find innovative ways, whether it's their TV deals, innovations in social media, innovations with other platforms to continue to get the NBA out there.
Well, one thing we know, they listen and they never stand still. Pass to Kleba. Now here's Smart. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Reeves outside. And it's MP with a rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
For 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep. It's interesting, Shams. Commissioner Silver said injuries in the 2025 playoffs were the second lowest in a decade, but big injuries, Achilles injuries to Tatum and Lillard and Halliburton. It didn't feel that way.
No, and it's really unfortunate. Those were some really serious injuries to some seriously important players in the NBA, and given the gravity of that, it's clearly an issue that goes beyond the...
Doncic outside. They get it back.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
To the middle. Here's MP. MP packs it home.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Hachimura outside. Back to Doncic. Launches it from deep. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. All right, Chams, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
Well, that was fun having Shams sit in with us. I'll tell you what, if you're looking for the inside scoop, he's the guy.
So true. He's got his finger on the pulse of this entire league. If something's going down, you can count on him letting everybody know about it. Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Back to MP. San Antonio moving the ball around. Wembanyama, good, and the assist goes to MP. And it's an 11-point San Antonio lead. Doncic passes to James. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender. I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Well, Los Angeles shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Will it go? Here's James. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Now, nobody spends more time in the paint than LeBron James. He knows he's going to get the contact, and he still goes in there.
Shoot two.
He's off on the first.
Some things change, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor. The same player. It is truly impressive.
And he sinks the second. MP against James. Left side, Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
I mean, give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And so it's San Antonio, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. Their entire defense is designed to stop LeBron right now, and that's been effective. We'll be right back.
Hey folks, let's kick this halftime show off by checking out the Players of the Week. In the Western Conference, Damian Lillard.
It's been Dame Dollar time of late, an emotional leader for the squad, one of the more potent scorers in the game. When it comes to hitting clutch shots, I don't know if there's anyone better besides me.
And switching gears now to that first half, what a difficult start for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Jacking up that many wild threes, you know coach is going to be giving you an earful.
Yeah, but who's calling the plays? Who can put the game plan together? Coach should be yelling in the mirror.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's...
Changes here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. LaRavia comes in for Hachimura. And Smart subbed in for Reeves. San Antonio also making some changes. MP's checked in for Barnes. Harper comes in for Johnson. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Vassell. So on the floor for the Spurs, Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Harper out there with MP. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. Tipped. LaRavia passes to Vanderbilt. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Vanderbilt's got his first basket of the night.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on LeBron James.
Yeah, young guys can be so fearless. I mean, just look at MP battling there inside.
First trip to the line for him here.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
He misses the free throw. And Richard coach J.J. Redick coming under criticism for how he handled substitution patterns in last year's playoffs.
Look, he did an amazing job in guiding them to the 3rd seed. And look, they just ran out of gas against a better Minnesota team. Players wish they had shots back, and so do coaches sometimes.
And the Spurs making a change here. Bryant's checked in. Smart finds Reeves. Back to Smart from the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. And they double up MP. Cornette passes to MP. Now Bryant. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Here's MP. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
Great to see MP look for his shot, especially when he's near the hoop.
Who's watching here?
Outside Reeves.
Yo, watch it. Who's watching it?
LaRavia outside. Takes the 3. He buries it from 3. LaRavia's got 6.
Always ready to put the team first. Reeves wants the ball in the hands of the most ready scorer.
From deep, MP. He drops it from range. And the Spurs lead by 16.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so the San Antonio Spurs with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. And the 3-ball has been huge in building this lead. More NBA on 2K. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Gabe Vincent out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Marcus Smart. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Vanderbilt in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Laker 5. Here's MP. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from LaRavia. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
With the teardrop. Cornette, great positioning on the putback.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Smart passes to Reeves. Back to Smart. Here's the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Timeout called Mitch Johnson. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Connects checked in for Los Angeles. Doncic comes in for Vincent. And San Antonio with a change here too. Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. MP getting it done inside.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Down low. Here's Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with two hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. MP, that one's good.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Here's Larabia, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Booyah! He sinks the triple.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura comes in for LaRabia. LeBron, he's checked in for Connect. And Reeves is subbed in. Spurs making a switch here. MP's checked in. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Hachimura with a screen on Vassell. Now James. All alone. Johnson with the rebound.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
MP, the triple drops.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Outside Reeves. Here's Doncic. James outside, beyond the arc. Wembanyama there for the rebound.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Spurs.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
James inside. MP's there. James passes to Hachimura. And here's Doncic outside. Rebound by San Antonio.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Hachimura against MP. Wembanyama, the pass to MP. Three-pointer. And again for three.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got two guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamill.
Two main storylines tonight, MP. The win your team picked up and the show you put on. Can you talk about that?
Our coach is always stressing getting off to a fast start in game and in season. So we're trying to rack up as many dubs as we can early to put ourselves in the best position to finish strong heading into the playoffs.
Anything to say about your individual performance? Particularly coming against someone competing with you for all-star votes, as you mentioned in your pregame social media video.
No. My game said all I gotta say.
Brian, back to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Dominic. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian.